Well, hey everybody in Facebook land and YouTube. How's it going? It's almost Halloween. This is my little friend here. Her name's Sally, just like Sally on Nightmare Before Halloween. And she's a little Halloween cat. She's awesome. And she's my new little friend. And so, anyway, she's visiting and I'm enjoying her company. She's very, very sweet. She's just the sweetest little thing. So, anyway, I'm going to let her just roam about however she chooses. So, anyway, it's funny, but the the hair is attached to the witch's hat. I said, "Wow, it's just like my own hair." So I thought, well, I'll give it a try. We'll wear it for a little bit. Anyhow, it's pretty fancy. And so, okay, we're good. And oh, what a pretty kitty. And so let's share the show. And so that maybe more viewers could come and enjoy visiting me. And oh, tonight we're going to talk about the origin of jack o' lanterns, but also because I have my friend the big pumpkin here. And also, we're going to talk about, I think it's called an anathema. Hey, Andrew, what's up, guy? Nice to see you. But it's a ceremonial knife, and I have some knives to share with you guys. So I love sharp knives. It's kind of a fetish, you might say. But yes, I do like knives. And so, as with that being said, I thought I'd sport a couple of them out for you. And then also live tarot. So, if you would care to have a tarot reading from me, um, then please say so in the comments, and uh, I will get to that in the second half of the show. Also, if you are commenting and I don't comment back or I don't recognize you in some way, um, I probably don't see your comment. So try commenting a different way from maybe a different page or, I'm not sure. I'm on StreamYard, so I see the comments that pop up on StreamYard. And I'm always happy to field questions as well from the Skeleton Key Network. So you can get a message to me by sending an email to skeletonkeywitches at gmail.com. And I can always get that as well. So let's go to my page, my, I think it goes to, uh, it goes here. So let's do that. And then we'll go down till it comes on.
Oh, I
There it
think
is. Whoa. Gotta turn that one down. And then we'll go down here and share. Because I really would like to share the show with everyone and come chat uh, and get a live tarot reading, OT reading. There we go. Shared it out. So that's good. So Andrew, what have you been up to, guy? How's your puppy dog? My kitty's doing nice. She's doing real good. She's just sitting on my lap, all curled up. She's just such a great little puss. But anyway, puss. It's funny. I used to watch this show. It was not Keeping Up Appearances. It was the one with they were in a like a store, chilling. They were working in a department store in England, and that was the setting for the comedy. And the one old lady, she had a cat, but she called him her pussy. Oh, well, I have to get home on time so I can let the Let pussy out. Oh, funny. And she was talking about her cat. Old lady with a cat. I'm an old lady with a couple of cats. No apologies. I am an old cat lady at this point. So I am putting this together because it's pumpkin night here. And I'm going to tell you guys the story of the jack o' lantern. Um, it was, of course, a man named Jack. And he was a stingy fellow. So, Stingy Jack. And this is in Ireland, of course, because that's where jack o' lanterns originated. And so the story goes that Stingy Jack asked the devil to come and have a drink and buy him a drink. And so then the devil came. But when he got there and they had the drink, he ordered the devil to turn himself to a coin. But then he never did pay for the drinks. He just booked, I guess, dine and dash. And so then anyway, he said to the devil that he couldn't come back and bother him for another year. So the next year, the devil comes back and Jack tricks him again. And oh gosh, what was the trick? He tricked him again and then told him that he couldn't come back for 10 years. So he couldn't come back for 10 years. Well, in that time, Jack passed away and he got to heaven and God said, I'm not taking you. I don't want you. So he went to the devil. Of course, the devil had said, I'm not letting you in either. And so he gave him a coal from hell, of course, and so he would have light to walk the night endlessly with no where to go. And so he carved out a turnip to hold his coal so he didn't have to hold it in his hand. Smart guy. Oh my. Well, sounds as though we've had a little mishap in the kitchen, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I think it was just a bowl of food falling off the chair or counter, wherever it happened to be. So, but it's all good. And so, anyways, he wandered the earth, endlessly with his turnip lantern. And so the turnip was the original jack o' lantern, and they would carve out turnips or beets or something like that because in Ireland, there are no pumpkins. They are a Native American vegetable, I guess you'd call them, the squash family. And so pumpkins are native to America. And so when the Irish came to America, they were like, whoa, look at these killer freaking things that we could hollow out and carve with our jack o' lanterns because it was, Jack with the lantern, but it kind of turned into jack o' lantern. So, and you could probably hear the Irish saying it, the jack o' lantern. So, anyway, that's kind of a fun story. Yeah, I have to think about that. What the second thing he tricked the devil with was? I can't remember. But anyway, you can fool him once, shame on you. Fool him twice, shame on him. Oh gosh, I hope he doesn't come calling anytime soon. Anyhow, ta-da. Um, we'll take that off, and I'll put this on, and then I have this other nifty hat. Because you can't just have one, and so I have this nifty hat. It's a bit windy, so if you're going to go out and fly around, you better make sure that your hat is tipped, to kind of dip into the wind, so it just doesn't go flying off your head. Um, Kind of takes the fun out of flying when you lose your hat. So I like the floppy brim ones. It's just fun. And so anyway, it's this one's got spider webs all over it. So me and my spiders. Spiders, and for some reason, I have a real affinity for toads and frogs. And I will pretty much go out of my way to go catch one, But of course, I'm not in any way cruel to them. I put them in my flower bed actually, so then they'll kind of eat bugs there and hang out and be beneficial to my garden. So yeah, I'm never mean to them. I just have to pick them up and commune with them, and sometimes they pee on me, and I don't really care. No warts. So I think I'm good. I'm in good with the frogs and toads. Oh my god, we had so many little teeny tiny frogs. About not it wasn't this last summer, but the summer before, and they were everywhere. It was like the plague. I swear to God, it was like the biblical plague. And they were just everywhere. And I'm sweeping them with a broom out of the shop, and I'm still finding, dead little mummified frogs here and there as I, pull things out and sweep behind it. And it's like, oh, yuck. They were everywhere, but it was really weird. And so this year they just were everywhere for maybe like down by where it's really watery, but not so much everywhere. But I got my little pumpkin witch. She's gonna carve her little pumpkin too. But I thought about carving pumpkin for you guys tonight, doing a little something, some activity to just have fun with. And a lot of you guys are probably going to carve pumpkins this year. I mean, like right at this week, if you haven't already, because this is the week, before Halloween, All Hallows Eve, and it's going to be killer diller. I mean, it is every year, but Halloween is just a really, yeah, I do it up. Yeah, I really do. I go in costume every year. Um, Last year I was a witch. I know, big stretch, but it was pretty good costume, and the dress was nice, and of course I put on some big purple fake eyelashes and stuff. You got to go over the top for Halloween. I mean, not just your run of the mill fake eyelashes. They got to be over the top. So, because it's all about glamour and really getting dolled up, and it doesn't matter what costume you wear necessarily. You still can wear makeup and heels, and even if you're a boy, it's okay. It's Halloween, and nobody cares really. So it's a good time if you'd like to experiment with your wardrobe. Give it a shot. Some friends of mine dressed up as ladies ladies one time, and they had beards and curlers in their hair and dresses on, and combat boots, of course. They were the most attractive ladies in town. Oh dear. So all right, well, the first thing, I got this to start carving the pumpkin, and thought that might be overkill. So just decided maybe the Fisker's machete was a little more than I needed. So I'll set that down over here. And then, okay, under the chaise, there we go. And then, so then the anathema, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to look here. Oh, and this is a little fun thing too. It's one of those little battery operated lights, and I put it in a mason jar with some of those they're plastic skulls from the dollar store. And so dollar bag of plastic skulls with a little battery operated light inside of the jar, and it's kind of spooky. So yeah, you guys should try and be economical when you're talking about doing um, Halloween. It doesn't have to be. I for a long time, I just didn't sweep down the cobwebs. you know, you don't have to buy them fake. you can generate the real kind. So then you don't have to worry about it. So anyway, I was gonna do this to here we go. I'm just gonna send this to a couple people here, and let them know that I'm actually out here podcasting and doing my thing, and then we'll get to more knives. More knives, because you can't go wrong with knives. They're always great. And let's see. Let's just go down a couple more here. And yeah, there we go. And there we go. And that. And then, oop, and there we go. And okay, that looks good. And there we go. And there we go. Sure, why not? My cousin Nancy. Nancy, if you're tuning in, hi. Haven't seen you in a coon's age. How you been? And so then let's see. Let's do this and go here and there. And then I'm going to say magical knives. Which is magic knife? Well, oh, they got some really cool ones in here. Oh, I like those crescent moon ones. I think I'd like to get one of those someday. So, it's an athame, 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 and you would put it on your altar and use it to cut things. Holy shit, that's too big. Hi, Anna. How you doing tonight? Um, yeah, I checked in. I checked in with DNTV not too long ago. So yeah, saw you were on doing readings. That's awesome. And so yes, okay. So on to knives. Um, this one is a nice ceremonial knife. It's got a dragon and a wyvern on it, and it's got a pretty cool handle. And it is rather sharp. It's a good poking instrument. Not super for cutting though. You could hack away at something, of course, but you wouldn't necessarily use this one, but you could, thank you. Yeah, awesome knife. I know I love knives. I was kind of looking forward to sharing some knives with you guys. So, but yeah, this could be used for an anathema. And then it's funny and ironic. I didn't even bring down the ones that are actually on my altar. That's funny. But one was made by someone I thought was fairly pure of heart, and so I put that one up there. But this is a cool one. This is a dagger, and it's stainless steel, and it's this is like Celtic more, a little bit more in the Celtic fashion. So, but it's a pointy one. It's a sharp and pointy. So daggers, daggers don't have to be sharp along the edge, just at the point. So yeah, but and it's got an incredibly nice sheath with it too. So I do enjoy that one. And then of course, this is actually the one I thought to use to carve the pumpkin. But this is just my favorite. I mean, this one is just a good knife. It is a good all around knife that you could, I could clean a fish or I could, carve something if necessary or, you know, cut ropes or do something, anything. But yes, it's a very nice knife and also could be used for a ceremonial knife. So, um, really, I suppose anything that you find nice or that you would cherish or that you would think was something special, even if it's a steak knife that you got from Olive Garden. It can be used as a ceremonial knife. You just have to, I would cleanse it in moonlight and, recharge it in moonlight, cleanse it in sunlight, anything like that. Or, you could take it down to the kitchen and wash it in the dishwasher if you want. If it's not totally, ceremonial and, with a lot of leather on it, leather wrapped handle or something, then I probably wouldn't put it in the dishwasher. So, yeah, I think I would just, wash it by hand or just like I said, just cleanse it, and then you'd be ready to go with it and keep one on your altar. I actually have a couple. I also keep a candle snuffer on my altar upstairs because I don't blow out candles. You either want to pss and snuff it or you want to use a candle snuffer. When you blow a candle out, it blows away the intention that you just gave all of that, and so, don't blow it away. Just be sure to lick your fingers real good, though, and especially if they're the homemade wicks. Sometimes they're a bit wicked. So anyway, there's my pumpkin carving knife. I thought I could probably get the top open and stuff with that. But I think instead of doing that, I'm going to offer up. Does anyone want to have an oracle card? Or I can do a tarot reading. I can do a 3-card reading, or we can do oracle cards, either one. Or let's do this instead. How about I'll do either a 3-card reading, or instead of oracle, we're going to do regular cards. So, okay, Anna's in. Okay, so Anna, do you want one card or, so basically the oracle, or would you like a 3-card reading? I have my mandala cards, my tarot cards for today, and then we're doing the 1-card readings instead today from my little deck. These are cards that I was given as a birthday gift. So I've had them for probably 50 years. No lie. I've had these cards for 50 years. And so I'm kind of in tune with them. But I do, yes, I'll do 3-card. Okay, for Anna and for Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Nice to see you. And so, yes, but these, I do the 1 card, just the, pick a card. And then I'll read, those cards too. So, all right, so let's get the other deck out and we'll do that. So do either of you read the cards, Anna or Kelly? Or anybody out there? Just curious if there's any other card readers out there. I started doing it a few years ago and I have found it very helpful for myself. Okay, cool. Anna says yes, she does the cards, but Kelly says no. So it's something I found very helpful for myself. Now I'm thinking about Anna right now. She's the top of my list, so I'm thinking about her, and I'm gonna get these where I want them. And the person, the woman who taught me how to read cards, told me that when they feel heavy, when they start to feel heavy, which they're doing right now, that then it's time to stop shuffling and do your cut. And I do, of course, the three stack cut, and then now 3 cards for Anna. So, all right. Oh, nice. So we have the Ace of Cups as the past card. So that is it's a pretty good card. and it speaks of abundance, really. So new love coming, it says, or maybe just reconnect with an old one. Here we go. This will help. Oh, yes. A little bit of light on the subject always helps. So, well, I wish that was up higher, but we'll make do. All right. So it says new love coming, taking time to focus on loving yourself helps bring more love into your life. And that is absolutely true. I found that if you don't love yourself, it's hard to justify why other people would want to love you, which is just ridiculous, But it's true that that's what happens, and so if you want to find love, start by finding the love that you have for yourself, and it'll trigger a lot of other things, and then you may experience a renewal of love and emotional outpouring within an existing relationship. That's if you're having a relationship now. Um, oh, it said it can also signify pregnancy or a new baby. So either be careful or congratulations. So, and then a new opportunity or job is on the horizon. It'll be emotionally fulfilling, and you may find new enthusiasm for your current work. So, and then let's see. So basically, just focus on self love and taking time for yourself. New opportunities and inspiration for your personal development will appear for you soon, and you'll soon feel increased enthusiasm for your spiritual practice. So that's good. That's always good. But that's your recent past. And then so new love and relationships was recent, and then let's see, this other one, Five of Swords, is not the greatest card if I'm thinking, but it's not something, it's reversed, so I gotta look it up here. And because as many times as I've done a reading, I still kind of rely on the, you know, looking at the book. And even if it's like, oh yeah, I knew that, I still kind of have to look at it just to assure myself I was on the right track. So let's see. Reversed means letting go of grudges. So if there's anybody out there that you have uh you were angry with, or that you had some sort of beef with, put it aside and focus on reaching a compromise, or you may feel intuitively guided to forgive someone and create closure. Even if you do not speak directly to the person, you can set yourself free by forgiving someone in your own mind and heart. And that's true. And just say, I forgive them and I move on, because to not do so would hurt me, not them. And so you have to be sure to be good to yourself first. And so yeah, that's right now. So that's your present. And then future is the star card, which is a great card. And it would lift your spirit after a time of pain or violent transformation, and helps renew your faith and hope in the future. uh, Allow this card to inspire you to get back into a state of creative flow by utilizing all the gifts you have within you. Healing energies present both in body and spirit. So, healing from prior hurts, and being guided towards opportunities for advancement in your career, and creative ideas for financial improvements are coming to you. Healing from past things, and divine inspiration is coming to you as well. So act on your creative impulses. And that's what I got for you. Pretty good, though, I'd say, overall, and some things to think about. And that's the thing, too. When I do these readings, it's really primarily for fun. And then also, it is, let's see. Oh, love the hat. Thank you, Kelly. And then Kelly, you wanted to do um okay, David wanted, okay, Kelly wanted three. Okay. And then David, you'll be up next, and I'll give you the one card reading. So, and we're gonna think about Kelly. She's over in England. How's everything going with Kelly with your house and your cousin and all of that? Um, has he quieted down a little bit, or is he getting more outgoing since it's going to be All Hallows Eve this week? Oh, yeah. Well, I'll pray for you too that that doesn't happen. So, yeah, just be uber careful at this time, because it would seem as though it might be a time for that. So, if you're not wanting that, I would say be very cautious. Hey, Richard's here. Nice to see you. All right. And so we're doing this for Kelly. Ooh, the moon. And all right. So, the past is the moon. So, let's take a look at that and see what we got there. No, it's back here farther. The Wheel of Fortune. Sun, moon. Okay. And let's see. So, in your recent past, you may have seen something clearly in the relationship, but now the truth comes to light. Secrets are revealed, leading to honest conversation. It may mean confronting your own truths in your relationship or before entering into one. So, yep, honesty is key when, especially when you're starting something new. It's really important to just start off on the right foot and be honest with everything. Complete transparency is really the best. And if they don't like what they hear, then it's a good time for them to just keep moving on. And then listen to your intuition, which is always good, and read all contracts carefully, as you may uncover hidden fees or discover that a deal is too good to be true. So, yeah, and that's always good advice. Examine contracts carefully, take the time to read them. And no matter what it is, always be sure that you know what you're getting into before you sign the contract. Yeah. And then now's the time to examine self deception, fear, and shame by working with your shadow self. So that was in your recent past. So then your future looks like pentacles, and that's a good thing always to me. So your pentacle is the 10, and it would seem that you oh, okay. So if you're in a relationship, it could have long-term potential. And then let's see, buying property, building a family, enjoying old age. It indicates you seek traditional values, abundant resources, and generosity within a relationship. Now's a good time to take your partner home to meet your family and introduce them to your friends. You were you married, Kelly? I can't remember for sure. But anyway, then if you're considering starting or entering a family business, you have the support of your family and plenty of resources, or maybe entering into a partnership with close friends. Generosity and support are being extended to you, and you may be offering those things to someone else in the workplace. So, just could be you that's the generous one, or you could be the recipient of some generosity. Then buying a home or inheriting property or money are all current possibilities. Also, seeing overt generosity from your family or important members of your social circle. You have plenty of love and support to further your dreams, so go for it. And then the hermit says to me that you may, in upcoming in the future here in the near future, want to take a look and maybe have some quiet time for reflection and working on yourself, your inner stuff, your inner workings. So your time alone is best right now or up in the upcoming future, and then consider taking a break from people. Spend some time apart from your partner, even maybe take a weekend break or something like that, and then just take the space to connect to your own natural intelligence and inclinations. Listen to your intuition. And by getting the hermit card always makes me think of spending time alone and looking into ourselves and seeing, things that we could work on, and doing something with that, really embracing some things, and discarding others. That which does not serve you needs to go. So, all right, well, that's what I got for you, Kelly. So, looks pretty good, and I would say, optimistic. um Looking at maybe getting gifted some stuff. So I hope it comes through, no harm to anyone else. So that's always, the thing I say about when I make spells for money or things like that, is I say it should come with no harm to anyone. So, because, gosh, that would just, take some of the fun out of it if, Aunt Tilly died and left you the money so that you could do, whatever it was you wanted to do. And, dear Aunt Tilly had to, pay the ultimate price for it. Not good. All right. So then we have David. David Hope. I'm gonna hope David gets a good one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it'll be great. And so then I'm just gonna open to um my cards here, my cards. So, and it's just something that I've just kind of started doing, is reading actual playing cards. So anyway, I'm gonna shuffle these a little bit, and then light. Had to have a little bit more light so I could see what I was doing here. And these cards are so tiny. When I was little, when I was like 8, these cards were super. And we played a lot of cards. We played a lot of Crazy 8 and Slapjack with these things. So, but yeah, I kind of come across them the other day and thought, oh yeah, that'd be great. All right, David, here we go. I'm going to cut this deck, and I'm pulling up for you the King of Hearts. Awesome. So let's go check that out. uh King of Hearts for David. That is so awesome, really. um and so it indicates a charismatic older man who has the happy knack of making people he talks to feel like they are the only people in the whole world who really matter. When he is faithful, he's a tender-hearted romantic, but he can wear his heart on his sleeve, so beware. The king can also represent an altruistic type who is who, in accepting the burden for his share of the world's troubles, puts his personal emotions on the sidelines. So, does that? Okay. Does he seem to be? Oh, divorced. Okay, so maybe somebody new's coming to into your life. So, um, oh, had an aunt that could do it with him. That's cool, David. So, but yeah, so are you, it's all true about you? That's so funny, isn't it? I'm just like amazed sometimes still when this stuff is like, when you hear people say that was right on. It's just amazing to me. Even though I know, it works, and some of it, it's like messages from your higher self, the self that just can read your name and surmise, things about you, or uh almost like perception. Your higher self is able to perceive things that you are not, and through the cards, it pulls out those things. But yeah. Oh yeah. So ready for Halloween. All right. Decorated outside the house. Yeah. I have some one of those lights that it goes around, and it has like a slideshow, where like ghosts are flying through the tree, and then it's pumpkins, and it's fun. And then down in the front yard, I got a big, huge, probably 8 foot pump guy, like a skeleton sitting on top of a pumpkin, and he's one of those blow up things, so he's got air running inside of him, and it's pretty cool. I like it. I used to have a big pumpkin too, but we had a major windstorm on last year, and it didn't make it. I think what happened, I think it blew out into the street, and somebody grabbed it and took off. So, okay, all right. So right on some of it. That's cool. I'm glad. I'm good to, and it's good to know because that's helpful. And then so David, and then I think There was someone else too that wanted to get a reading. Richard, would you care for a reading? I see that you're here. And Venus Cupcake, hello. I didn't get a chance to say hello before that. So let me know, Richard, if you're still here and if you would care to have a reading of either one card or three. And I can take care of that for you. So, and then okay, great. You want one or three? and yeah, and then yeah, I got my pumpkin here, and then I have my fur on the back of the couch too, but my fall decorations because they're only going to be good for a little bit longer. Well, maybe till Thanksgiving, and then after that, I think you got to give it up. The three, okay, spot on. All right. So that's good to know. And I love doing readings. It's so fun. And I share really just the stuff that's like, kind of upbeat or constructive criticism type thing, where it's like the future is never set in stone. You can always change it through action or, your just intuition. If something's coming, oftentimes you'll feel it when it's come. You'll be like, something's going on today, and you just have to listen to that intuition and it'll help you every time. Sadly, I knew every single time I was going to get fired from a job. If I was getting fired, I knew right, before I walked in. Now, I didn't always know. I mean, because I didn't know what that feeling was until I finally identified it. And then it's like the last time it happened, I was like, I'm getting fired today. I knew. So, yeah, not even gonna lie. It was a passive aggressive maneuver. Yeah, I was over it. So, but yep, I'm on the lookout now for another gainful employment. Um, I'm I have a lot of skills in a lot of different areas. So, if you think that, I might be a good fit for your business or, um, something like that, radio, television, horse training, whatever you got. And so just email me at skeletonkey at gmail.com. Skeletonkey at gmail.com. Let's see, let's go up and I will put on my banner so that you guys can see what my address is. There we go. Skeletonkey at gmail.com. Alrighty, so here we go, Richard. Giving you a reading. Maybe one more little shuffle here. I'm feeling it. Can you look me about a wife? Okay, I can do that. We'll see what we can figure out with that. Right after I do Richard, you'll be up next. So let's see. Nope, I'm going to cut them first. And I'm going to think about Richard. And put them back together. And here we go. 1, 2, and a 3. Reminds me of the Tootsie Pops commercial. 1, a 2, a 3. That's how many licks it took to get to the middle of the Tootsie Pop. 3. That was it. All right. So then we have 8 of Pentacles as a first card. And that would seem that it says, it reminds you that when you do what you love, you will love what you do. Financial success and security are the product of your hard work and dedication, and the level of your success is up to you. So it says then also, it's not the sexiest card, but it does indicate a partner or yourself is dedicated to building a stable foundation to grow. So then you one of you may be a workaholic, but this is because you want success for the future. Hard work and dedication are leading you toward increased financial prosperity. If you continue down this path, you will move up the ladder of success. Learning and mastering a new skill will increase your income. And you know what? I don't care how old you are. You're welcome, Kelly. No problem. But yeah, I don't care how old you are. You can always learn and master a new skill. And then what you have been studying or practicing will lead to abundance. Cultivating your spiritual practice may lead to working in the healing arts. Trust that you can do anything you set an intention toward, and that you can always achieve success through diligent work that you enjoy. So, very good. And then now, let's see, this one I think is back here. Yep, sure is. And then this way, and one more page. Okay. So, um, well, be careful about who you rely on for support and be aware that you may need to dig deeper into your own reserves instead. It may also mean that you doubt your own ability to lead while others are looking to you for guidance. There may be confusing communication in the near future, leading to hurt feelings or feeling rejected by someone who is just not able to open up fully. Try not to take it personally. So, which I know is kind of a Leo trait, that you sort of, take things personally, and don't do that. Whoever this isn't doing it intentionally. They're just, perhaps a bit insensitive at that time. So, just, you know, uh, let it roll, and know that, things are going to come around, and be sure to set boundaries with people. Whenever you any friendship, even at like the beginning of the friendship, it's probably better to say to them, I would appreciate if you didn't text me after 10, or whatever the thing is. Whatever your boundary might be, it's good to just let people know, because then there's no confusion. And if they decide that they're going to, trample all over your boundaries, at least they did it with all of that in mind. They did it knowing they were going past your boundaries. But, sometimes it depends on the situation whether or not you can accept it. This is moon water. I set water out on the full moon and charged it up, so that was good. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. You should try it at nighttime for sure. And I might even hold off. Oh, I'm not done yet, Richard. I still have one more card for you. Um, but yes, I might hold off, Kelly, and till All Hallows Eve when the veil is the thinnest. You might want, try that night. I would definitely. So then, your future is it's let's see, a delay in some way, or events not turning out the way you'd anticipated. It's disappointing, but only a temporary setback. The delay is all part of the process. Stick with your plan and continue to work diligently. You're almost there, so don't give up now. So that's encouraging. So, just whatever it was, there might be a short delay, but use that time to reflect, or work on yourself, or do things that you need to do. And in divine time, it'll all come together. So there we go. That is for Richard. Then I think what I'm going to do is for uh, Hikem Mammon. I know I'm terrible, but I will do the one card for you because you're wanting to know about a wife, I think, or if a wife is coming to you soon. So let's see what these cards say about that, about perhaps meeting someone, or who it would be, or maybe it'll describe that person, or it will tell you something. Maybe if it's a number card, it might be significant as like a date or time or something. So let's see, just give us the information that we need so that he will be able to identify the person he is to marry. Let's see. We'll see what we can do. I'm no guarantees. And really, this is all done for entertainment purposes. I have to say that. Okay. So, oh, wow. Yeah. So it was cold by the floor. That's interesting. Yeah. Um, Kelly says when her cousin came through last week, it was her legs got really cold. So yeah, and I've heard that cold, 10, which that's this month. This is the 10th month. So let's see what else it says about 10. Yeah, because that's like timely right now. Um, and so okay, 10 of clubs, which I think it's tea leaf reading. That's probably the next thing I'll try. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm a bit verklempt. All right. So the 10 says that a long term goal is about to be realized and that it may involve a change of direction and the chance to learn new skills. Whoever draws this card can look to the future confident that personal happiness is certain. Well, that's good. So if you wanted a wife, it seems that perhaps one should be coming soon. And then also, the 10 says that it can also suggest a legacy from an unexpected source, but also, the loss of a good friend's company. So that's kind of sad. But, it doesn't mean they died. It just maybe they're moving to Florida, you just don't know for sure. And especially, this is just for entertainment. So, so maybe this month, you never know, you might meet somebody. The 10 would suggest, if I'm looking for a date and time, the 10th. So, or maybe next month on the 10th, 11/10. So let's see. What type of person is he looking for? Jack of clubs. Let's see. So, and it may just be certain characteristics, that are associated with that. I think I got that the other day. That's spades. Oh, come on. My big book of divination. So, okay. Jack of clubs says that rushes from one activity to another with all the energy of youth, sincere but impetuous, prone to giving up if things don't go well. That said, they can become over absorbed in a project when it's going smoothly. Foretells the appearance of a dark haired young man, but I'm going to say young woman who's confused about something. It'll be to the querent's advantage if they try to make them feel at ease. So if someone comes to you and they're confused and they have dark hair, I would help them and make them feel at ease. And that might be the one. So I would not, go in there. Hi, you're my wife. But I would definitely take a look at that person and maybe ask them out for coffee and see if they would be interested in maybe having a short conversation with you. So anyway, but make them feel at ease. So that's all I can tell you about that, sir. And uh, if anyone else would care for a reading, I'm going to be here for another couple minutes, but I'm just about down to the end. I could do one card if anyone's interested. So I actually did 2 cards for Icum, and so then but that was just in an effort to try and get all the information that we needed. So yeah, um, solitaire. These are great for solitaire as well. Oh golly, when I was a kid, we played card games forever. You know, I think we played cards more than we played board games. And Monopoly. Milton Bradley has banned me from ever playing Monopoly again. Um, I think, there was almost the police. I think were almost called the last time I played Monopoly, and it's just not good. So I think I've been banned for life. I will be on next on Wednesday night at 10 p.m. And I don't air on things that night because my show is frankly adult content. I talk about BDSM and my lifestyle as a dominatrix, and we discuss things involved with that, and of course witchery or the moon phase, whatever is interesting to us at the time. But Sam often accompanies me. You can see him in the mirror back there. But Sam often is my co-host on Wednesday nights, and so he'll probably be there, and I may even have a rope bunny. I do a lot of bondage. I like doing rope bondage. It's sort of almost like a calming thing, and it you get to know people when you tie them to a chair. Oh Lord, the hog tie is my favorite, but I don't do it too often. Um, but anyway, yeah, it's fun stuff, and that's what we talk about Wednesdays. But then on Friday afternoons at 3 o'clock, I'm on with Nellie May, and our show is called Magical Mayhem, and that's with Nellie, and we do energy cleansings, we do just all kinds of stuff. She does healing energies. She is just fabulous. We do oracle cards a lot, and Kelly's tuned in to see us on Fridays. So yeah, we talk about a lot, and we try to get people good information. Um, Babe, babe. Oh, you wanted to know about a baby? I'm not sure. And I've kind of run out of time at this point. So if you'd like, you can contact me at skeletonkeywitches@gmail.com, and I would be happy to answer questions for you or do a private reading or anything you require. I'm usually up for it. And if it takes me a day or two to get with you, don't despair. I will definitely get back to anyone who writes to me at skeletonkeywitches@gmail.com. So I appreciate all you guys coming to spend time with me. Taking time out of your day to be here and hang out with me is special, and you guys are special for doing it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Share my show, enjoy it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's getting bigger and bigger all the time, and I'm super excited about it. So thanks for joining me. Blessed be, and happy Halloween.